I'm pretty sure we can take the toddlers. Sometimes you fly too close to the sun. Pop. Give me something good. I did say that the next opportunity I had to play with wizard dudes, I was going to do them justice. The thing is, I can take that, or I can try to take the Franken dudes. I do want to try to have a Franken dude redemption story too. We just did wizards. Let's try the Franken dudes. Let's try the Franken dude. Got a relic coming up. Let's just take a nice, easy fight. Because until we get synergies going, Franken dude doesn't really do anything. I feel like they could help some of this by moving the flyers out over the later rounds. Franken dudes heal for 10% of their max HP when a dude gets knocked out. Dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. When a dude gets knocked out, there's a 20% chance that his skeleton comes out and keeps fighting. Let's go with Bone Broth for now. Like, there's two flyers in the first 10 rounds. What if they spread this one out? No, there's 3. Yeah, they should spread those out a little further, I think. Let's try this. If it's tough, that's okay. We can swap to an easy fight next round. Yeah, we're going to have to do some easy fights, I do believe. That's okay. All right, we're getting... I don't need ghost dudes. I think the idea is you give them taunt, right? And then they phase away and don't die. The problem is we want things to die. Let's take some cleric dudes to heal us. And do the easy fight and cross my fingers. Okay, healers are nice. Good to have healers. Let's take another. I was really hoping we would get dice. Dice seem really powerful before a flyer round, but we don't have it. Anytime a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed for the rest of the round. I mean, that seems pretty good too. It'll make the Franken dudes attack faster. Relic is just max HP, which is good, but I think I'm going to take these. I think we can beat the rats, even down a dude. Let's see if my hubris defeats me. That positioning wasn't great, because I needed the damage to be on the Franken dude. And oh, that was so close. That was so close. Got 2 of my 6 dudes. Fine. Stupid dude juice. We get another flyer here. I'm going to take the easy fight. I've been being too greedy before I have my build together. I can be greedy after I get necro dudes or a way to sacrifice zombies or something. Zombie dudes. I can work with zombie dudes. I can work with zombie dudes. I think we can handle the geese. And we're going to stock up on dice if we can from the shops. With the intention of re-rolling for necromancer dudes. Gotta take easy fights. I'm being too aggressive. And my dudes are paying for it. I'm sorry, dudes. Even a general dude wouldn't be the worst, but I really need skeleton dudes. All dudes gain 2% damage per unconscious dude. That's going to be handy. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take a nice, easy fight. That's the last flyer there, I think, right? That's the last one for a while. I should probably, if I'm going to be like take this game this seriously, start remembering when the flyers pop up. I don't need that many healers, but I'll take one here. Zombie dudes gain toughness and max HP. They receive 30% more healing. All dudes gain evasion. It's nice, but I really want... Well, that's pretty good. I just want to reroll for dice right now. That's what I want. Explosive innards was pretty good too, but the dice is really what I wanted. I want to make sure we get the necro dudes because we need them. Hover over this healing potion to try to keep us alive until we get there. I think my clerics got this. They do. Clerics are carrying me right now, so let's continue to let them do that. Take an easy fight. We just got to survive to that flyer. Then we get our necro dudes. It'll really tie the room together. Ancient Sword. Whenever a dude taunts an enemy, there's a 2% chance to get a skeleton. When a zombie is healed, he deals damage to surrounding enemies equal to 3 times the healing received. I mean, that seems pretty good too. It makes me want to stack zombies, which I don't really want to do right now. So I think I'm going to take the Ancient Sword. It doesn't do anything yet, but it will. Trust me. I think I know where I'm going. One of the first builds I got in this game was very similar to this, and it went pretty far before I even really understood how the mechanics worked. I'm hopeful that if I can do it again with the knowledge I have gained, it will be even better. Alright, next round is our flyer. I think we can beat the toddlers with Frankendude Cleave. It's a harder fight than I thought. It's because we can only punch. If you could kick, you'd do way better versus toddlers. Alright, we don't have necro dudes, so we re-roll, and there they are! We've done it. Done it. Now we get to win the game. I still need a lot of items. I'm going to have to take some easy fights. I need a lot of specific relics to make this work. Best viewers on stream. Twice. Damn, missing out. We want Franken dudes and skeletal dudes. Dudes attack, they have a 10% chance to heal. When a dude gets knocked out, all dudes heal for 15. All dudes gain 10% max HP. Living Will goes with the build I want to make. I can buy both of these, they're just not very good. So I think I'd rather restock and see if there's something I want. Bean Burrito is going to be good. You know what? Since I can't restock and buy something else, I will try the heart-shaped boxers. I've never tried to use them. I'm a little nervous that this doesn't work if you don't get the necro dudes early. I'm gonna have to use consumables to keep us going until we get a little more pieces together. Yeah, we can take a few more cleric dudes. How do I get more dudes? I feel like this one might actually be easier because it's not going to be knocking us down so much. Wouldn't say this is great. Dude. A wolf was a bit of a challenge. It's okay, we're going to get more necro dudes. Alright, I'll take the toddlers, but I'm actually scared of them. I don't want to use healing potions to beat toddlers. So there's an item that makes the skeletons taunt. Once we get that, we're in business. Need a few more zombies too. Take the easy fight just because the zombies come back quickly. Sucks to be using consumables this early, but I am trying to force something. I'm interested if that's doable in this game. What's up, dude? I got to 113 with the one on Friday. I was pretty happy with that. That's the farthest I've gotten so far. I'm kind of trying to recreate. It might have been that one, which was just very undead-centric. 3 seconds, any Franken dude with more than 90% health leaks excess health. Dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of the damage taken. Zombie dudes gain toughness, max HP, and heal. I have Googled. Do you want to know spoilers? Not really a zombie dude. I feel like the stowing kit helps everybody. I'm going to take that. There's no ending. It keeps going. Question is, how far can you go? And I think I'm learning here that you can't exactly force a strategy. You've sort of got to work with what you get. Which makes this feel more like crafting in the old days. That said, I'm still going to try to pull this together. Necrodude takes fatal damage. He sacrifices a skeleton to heal himself. Yes, please. I don't know if we can beat these bees. I kind of don't think we can. Like I said, that's actually a good thing for my appreciation of the game if we can't. I mean, we did, but at what cost? Freaking dudes heal 2% of max HP. When a dude gets knocked out, there's a chance for a skeleton. Overhealing grants a shield. I'm going to keep trying it, but I feel like we're in a really bad spot. Be the comeback of the century if we pull it off, though. I like that too, and I honestly I suspect that they'll have that. Like, this is pre-alpha, And this feels more polished than some games I've played that were in like early access or have launched. Because right now, all of their enemies are just animals and toddlers. Like you could add so much more. You could have Harambe as a boss fight. Like I played a lot of Balatro on my phone when the kiddo was young. And while I enjoyed it, it didn't feel like I would. I don't know. There was kind of a feeling in a lot of other roguelikes where you feel like you're getting like exponentially more powerful and able to do crazy things. And I never really felt that with Balatro. I don't think I liked that as much as other people did. I forgot we've got another flyer coming. That could help us kind of solve some of our problems too. Problem is, I'm not even sure what we'd want. I guess a general dude so I can make the zombies taunt. Yeah, that would be pretty good. More necro dudes. The shop coming. I don't... Actually, I might be able to buy 2 relics if I take this fight. See what we can do. We should be, like, getting the little ducks is no problem. It's the big one that I'm worried about. It can, but I mean, it's okay for people to like Balatro. It felt okay as a time waster on my phone, but I couldn't take it super seriously. Music was almost hypnotic. I liked that. I've always had a thing about, like, you have no idea how many times I have searched army building roguelike, and I found a few. Commander Quest was close, but it was really just like a card game disguising itself as an army building roguelike because you played cards to summon your army. Increasing damage and run speed. This is the Bard dude is probably the most useful for what I'm doing. It's just we're now locked into we have to find the thing that makes zombies or skeletons taunt. Requiem's not bad, but I'm not going to buff them. Zombies gain 20 damage and now passively heal 3% of their maximum HP every second. So I can't get both of these. I may as well restock once or twice. Okay, I can make zombies taunt with this, which isn't exactly what I was planning on doing. It works. Oh yeah, Underlords was great. It's just gone. They killed my Underlords. I mean, the problem is honey badgers ignore taunt, so I think we have to take the easy one. I mean, that's just Valve, man. I didn't understand how they could possibly stop updating Underlords, so I went on a real deep dive of exactly what happened. And the way Valve works is they have a team of game developers, and they don't tell them what to work on. They can work on whatever they want. So ideas kind of bubble up from the group, generally with someone leading the idea, and they work on it. And the person who was leading the work on Underlords left. And nobody else was super excited about it. So they started working on other stuff. It's still there. You can still play it. And one day somebody might come along and be like, I want to try that again. But until that happens, it just sits there. Got most of our dudes back. With a padded helmet, I think we could do this one easily. but I've got to take some more easy fights. I was gearing up for necro dudes to be my main dude, but it turns out it's zombie dudes. Yeah, you and me both. You, me, and everybody. Portal 3 would be great. I'm still going to take the necro dude. And I'm going to try a real fight now. Should I wait one? The 3 regular dudes are not going to make it there. We are sadly losing some clerics. This is coming together, though. More zombie dudes. Let's kill 498 toddlers and then see the dude whisperer. Franken dudes are getting ragged. Not quite the plan. At least it wasn't my plan, but that's okay. Let's make everybody zombie dudes. Take the easy fight for dogs. Zombies aren't dying, which is a bit of a challenge. Dude, nice. Dudes who get knocked out have a 15% chance to instantly recover. This will be good once I can get things attacking my zombies a little more. I think it's good enough to buy. I'm going to buy a dude juice. I wish I had I had taken the exploding innards and just been ready to build for zombies. Franken dudes should still be good in area fights. Losing zombie dudes is not a big deal. Bard song deals damage. Dude gets knocked out. Your bard plays a requiem. These are not what we want. Reduces the cost of pocket dice, and pocket dice has a 50% chance not to be consumed. If we're going to keep looking for the things I want, then we need loaded dice. That's not a guarantee that we can find the things I need, but let's try it. This is just a different strategy than what I usually use when I play that game, and I'm kind of digging that. Just saw a necro duty to skeleton. Makes me happy. Go get him, team. We're losing dudes, but it's okay, and it's mostly zombie dudes. They're here to die. There's a business dude at the end here, and I'm getting 6 zombie dudes here. Like, we can still do this. It's okay if zombies die. They don't take as long to come back. It's kind of okay for necro dudes to die the first time. Because they just eat skeletons and empower the Franken dudes. More cleric dudes. Take one of the easier. I'm not actually convinced that's an easier fight. Done a horse for a sec. I thought I could save a cleric with that. I could not. We may have to revive dudes after, but that, you know what? That's okay. We still haven't gotten the build together, and we've still got 60 rounds to do it. Now I have enough zombies. Surely we can do the easy fight with enough zombies. Not be an idiot. Zombies are supposed to die. It's okay. There. Brain in a jar. When a dude takes damage that reduces HP to 0, all Franken dudes taunt up to 4 enemies per seconds. Not quite what we want. Dudes gain 5% run speed and 2% max HP for each zombie dude on your team. This effect stacks up to 5 times. Yeah, let's be incredibly fast. Let's see if that lets us beat stallions and goats. My clerics are still getting ranched, but I mean, the zombies aren't continuously taunting. They're just taunting at the beginning of a fight and then kind of moving along. Yaws. 5% run speed. Let's fight the goats. There's a lot of relics I could have taken to make this better if I'd known where we were going. But I've got so much time to find them. One big bee and 23 goats. I feel like that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Problem is I need to be at full strength by the time we get to the boss. So let's take the, quote, easier fight. Better not to be missing that many dudes when we get to the boss, I think. I think I can handle this. The wolves are just tanky. They deal that much damage. And if we could keep the damage on the zombies, I think we could have something here. Maybe what this build really needed instead of the bard was a general dude. Yeah, I'll take your baller package. Franken dudes are still doing significant damage, it looks like. Let's look at the DPS scores. Zombies are doing more damage than the Franken dudes. We're really a zombie build. Buy a dude juice to use before the fight. It is a boss fight, and I may drop the meteor too. We should probably keep that and use the spores / healing potion. There's zombies that are dying now. It's okay. He'll be back. Our dude song can stack more times. All dudes gain damage. Skeledudes lose 10% of their health every second and cause damage to surrounding enemies. Yes, I would like this. That makes our skeletons do something. Because they kind of don't. It should make us ridiculously good against swarm enemies. I feel like I need more Franken dudes right now. I think the cleric. Kind of still want to play it safe until I get my investment back. And then find all the relics I need there. Ghost Rider update? Yeah. That's the negative Ghost Rider. I feel like I can beat little dogs. Like, that was the whole point of taking all this area damage. Yeah, easy peasy. Take more Necro dudes now. I think we can handle... Well, I don't have a Herpaderp. Added helmet. That can make horses kind of hard, but let's try it anyway and see how bad off we are to bounce effects. Zombies are dying. It's okay. Yeah, we're getting kind of ranched hard here. The cleric losses are, I think, hurting a bit. I don't have any cleric relics, though, so that may be why they're just suffering. Like, it's not that bad. Explosive innards, that's what I wanted. Done. Now we win the game. Cool. Now the zombies explode and kill everything, and we win the video game. Got there. I guess we keep going with the clerics. Am I crazy for thinking we can handle a silverback gorilla? I feel like we can. I mean, not without some pretty serious losses, obviously. Okay. Take the easy fight here. Is that easier than this? We got 3 rounds of suffering, or we can just click that and be fine. I'm going to click that and be fine. I'm not sure how far I can go with this, but I'm excited to find out. The dice are nice. The easy fight again. More zombies, yes please. We can make more zombies. Sold. And I'm going to take the swarm fights when we can. There's no reason just losing the game because I want to click on gorillas. I think I just click all the zombies we see, right? Overhealing grants a shield. Cleric dude gains 10% toughness. His divine pulse applies temporary health. I mean, this seems useful, especially given how much my cleric dudes are dying, but I really want to find the stuff for skeletons. 30% damage. That would help the clerics a good bit too. Their healing is based on their DPS. It's not what I'm looking for. All dudes gain 20% increased evasion. That seems almost too useful to like pass up. That's a lot of healing. Is that an investment, dude? No, it's my investment coming back. I should just keep a lot of people from taking damage longer so that we're closer to stabilizing. Because my clerics really are dying fast. There's an item that makes the skeletons taunt when they're summoned. And I think when I find that, we're running... Now we're playing with power. Skilla dudes and necro dudes gain XP. When a dude takes damage, it reduces it to 0. All Franken dudes taunt. These are not what we want. Franken dude is knocked out. He heals all other active dudes for 300% of his max HP. Skilla dudes deal 40% increased damage. It's still not what I want. I want the taunting one. Max HP. Requiem. The snapback sneakers are good, but I'm still going to keep rolling for what we want because we get to keep this for some reason. Old jacket for zombie dudes. Padded helmet we like a lot. Max speed for every active skeleton. That's good. Zombie dudes gain 20% damage and now passively heal for 3% of their max HP. Okay, fine. You got me. We're a zombie build. Let's do zombie things. There's a lot of rerolls not to find the skeleton item. And unicorns are turf. But my Franken dudes are getting pretty swole. $26 dead skeleton dudes. Nice. Kill these mallards. My hubris may get me here. I lost all my necro dudes in that fight. Let's find out. If we die, we die. We didn't die. And now I've got all my zombies back, so we're fine. It's another freaking unicorn, though. I'll take what they're calling the easy fight. I don't want to fight a unicorn. I'm scared of a unicorn. We have 0 clerics. They all died. And so have our necro dudes. But the build is just becoming a zombie build. Sorry, clerics. It's zombie time. Oh, we found some crap. I think I can take mallard ducks even with these casualties. He's right. More zombies. Restock is free. Appreciate that. Zombie dude is healed. He deals damage. I like it. Necro Dudicon. Yeah. Get some more Skeledudes. I will finally take the old jacket. Franken dudes gain 100% cleave and 50% damage. I don't really want the damage on the Franken dudes, though. I can do one more restock and buy something. Franken dudes with excess health leak it to other dudes. All right, I'll take that. It's usable. I feel like the clerics are just the weakest link. But it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't like playing with undead, huh? And I just want infinite zombies. Can we take the gorilla now? Yes, we can. Significantly less scary. I mean, if I meant what I said, we just ditch clerics. Take the swarm. Get a business dude coming up. I'll take a business dude. I thought we were forcing skeletons. We ended up in zombies. I'm digging it. I didn't take the stuff that makes this an easy fight, so we're going to have to fight the gorilla. I probably do need to go ahead and take the snapback sneakers and padded helmet at some point. I think part of playing Undead 2 is just accepting that sometimes you're going to lose some of your dudes and it's okay. Yeah, I'll take the baller package. I have to take the easy one again so we're not completely knocked out for the boss. The alpha wolves should be and are charging towards skeletons because the skeletons are leaking their health because of the Ghost Rider relic. So the things we wanted to be dying, mostly, were dying. We could have used a caboose, but that's okay. Yeah, I think this is very doable for us. Clerics are going to die, but they weren't really doing anything anyway. And zombies are supposed to die. Look at my Franken dudes. They are growing powerful and large. Become splattered. More zombies, please. All right, we need to go ahead and take the padded helmet. I'm tired of being scared of unicorns and horses. And Canadian geese. We okay here? Mostly zombies. Zombies and clerics, but I mean, where do you think the zombies come from? Easy fight. Free money. Money for nothing, and the dudes are free. Yas, let's kill some goats. This should be even easier now with the padded helmet. Look at those zombies exploding. It's so beautiful. Not where I thought we were going, but I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this. Yes, more zombies. All zombies, all the time. Only zombies. Roar. All right, we can take a couple more Franken dudes. Actually, I want the Necro dudes more. I think they're more useful for me right now. When Franken dude takes fatal damage, he simply eats a smaller dude to restore himself to full health. Never mind, I want that. And that. Okay, I'll buy some more Franken dudes now. If they're just going to eat skeletons, that's fantastic. $99 rounds. No problem. I could even take the Franken dude taunting thing now if they're just going to eat skeletons for free. But we're obviously taking bards over, or zombies over everything. Going to continue to just take the horde fights because I think that's what we're best suited for. Melting pretty fast there. Nice, nice. We've got a Dude Whisperer coming up. I think I'd rather the easy fight here. Money's not an issue. I love when the unicorns and stallions run around and knock everybody around. It's just fun to watch. All right, we want zombie dudes. All our dudes to be zombie dudes. I still feel like the skeleton taunt thing would be useful for us. But even though you get a ton of relics in this game, you're not guaranteed to see all of them. Which does make for better gameplay. Dark Dude's Divine Pulse gains healing on dudes with lower health. Bard's Inspire lasts longer. No thank you. Knucklebone seems really good for preventing cleave. Bone Axe makes the skeletons do something, but this has got to be useful. It's one of those things where you can't really see the stats for it, but it's got to be useful. Let's take easy fights for a couple rounds. Zombies over everything. If Dude takes fatal damage, he will recover with full health and send out a pulse. I mean, that seems useful-ish, but I still want to look for the stuff we need, right? Glass half full is just really useful for healing. But it's not the item I'm looking for. Neither is Living Hand. But I guess that's what we got for now. Badge. The cleric dying one was interesting because my clerics do that a lot. But I feel like the zombie deck is kind of parasitic in that all I want now is more zombies. Nice. We can beat the geese. Got zombies. What? I wonder how many zombies you can get. I feel like we're gonna find out. That was just satisfying to see all the zombies blow up at once. Yeah, we want the Franken dudes now. We'll go for the easier fight here. The Alpha Wolves are killing skeletons for the most part, which is fine. Flat. More zombie dudes. I don't need these. I need zombie things. That one. Skeledudes gain toughness and taunt. Yes, please. 20% max HP for all my undeads. Yes, please. All dudes gain temporary health equal to 5% of their max HP every 3 seconds. Sold. I think we're in a whole new world of butt kicking now. So I'll take the easy fight. But now the skeletons are empowering the zombies and the Franken dudes. and everybody's kind of working together. And this is a continual taunt, so some of my other units may be able to live too. As I understand it, my face is in the way for you guys to read this, but it says they taunt enemies to attack them when they are summoned. So as new skeletons show up, they taunt too. I do want to get to 40 zombies though. It just seems fun to me. But we're not afraid of swarms. There, 40 zombies. Easy. I can still hear the bards singing. I appreciate that they're trying, singing for the zombies. What type of music do you think zombies like? Keep pushing the Necro dudes up to 20, and then we'll get the Franken dudes up to 20. Grateful Dead. I was thinking death metal, but that's an excellent answer. Flat. Perfect. I guess maybe we'll get 50 of them. Yes, I would like your baller package, please. Zombies should also be doing ungodly damage right now, too. Oh. Average damage per second. Yeah, the zombies and the skeledudes are doing huge damage now. It'll help the skeletons even more, but I can't afford it. What happens when you take a baller package? I'm going to use a lightning on the bees just to clear some of them out initially. Bees are a little bit scary. Clerics are having a hard time staying alive. That's okay. The Franken dudes will finish this off. The problem with the big bees is we're kind of a cleave build, and they are immune to cleave. So those are supposed to be the hardest fights for us, and that's okay. The clerics are not integral to our game plan. It evades an attack, it gains crit. Dudes at the top of your roster gain damage. When a dude gets knocked out, your Brad dudes play a Requiem. Take the captain's hat. Franken dudes can have more damage. Totally handle this. It might melt my PC, but my dudes aren't going to have a problem with it. More zombies. I don't want to fight big bees. They look like popcorn when enough rams explode at once. Poor cleric dudes, they're just not helpful. I'm going to keep taking the swarm fights for us, because that's kind of what we're built for, and we'll see how far we can go with these dudes. Splattered. More Franken dudes, yes please. avoid the big bees. I wonder how we handle a single target too, so that'll be interesting. There's still a taunt item for the Franken dudes I think I'd like to get. Yes. All dudes receive increased healing. That's fine, but not exciting. Red's song lasts longer. No thanks. Cleric dude gets toughness. I probably would have bought that. I was going to say, but I'd rather have the axe. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try it, bro. We'll try to make our clerics a little better. These dudes ignoring taunts suck, so I'm going to take the mallards. Like, we are a taunting cleave deck at our heart. Dude, nice. Don't want to fight big bees. Fight the horses. The clerics are sticking around a little longer now, and I can see a little bit of temp health starting to stack on everybody. So I think this has made them not entirely useless. Franken dudes are starting to do significant damage now. Don't want to fight the thing that ignores taunts. Just want to watch zombies explode and fart. More zombies? Yes. Let's get to 50. 360 dog-sized rats? No problem. Again, might melt my GPU, but is not going to kill my dudes. Pick a necro dude. What do we want our regular dudes to become? Zombie dudes. Doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to train them. Can't you just have the zombies bite them? More Franken dudes? Yes, please. We're up to 20 of them now. Cleric dudes Divine Pulse gains increased healing on dudes with lower health. Not really what I'm after, but I can't afford anything else now. Lame. I just bought it. My investment's coming back. We'll just buy things there. That was a mistake, but I don't think it's game breaking. Kind of a heuristic. I'm used to being able to afford one reroll, but I was not able to afford one reroll there. Yeah, the clerics are staying alive with that one relic. And that's allowing them to do something. Franken dudes are still healing more. Damage prevented. We want zombies. Dude gets knocked out, 20% chance to get a Skeledude. This seems great. The zombies just explode into Skeledudes. I want to take the Mobius strip too, but the gravestone just seems really useful for this. I think I'd rather fight the honey badgers. Somebody rang my doorbell. Excuse me for a minute. I was a door-to-door salesman, but an incredibly polite door-to-door. which I appreciate. I also have an alert about the little one, so let's see what Baby has been up to. She has eaten French toast. She is reading books and learning about how objects roll down around. And she looks happy. I think I'd rather fight the honey badgers than the big bees. I need to dodge these as long as I can and save our consumables for when we have to fight them. Because even though these might ignore the taunts, we've still got a ton of cleave. And like, they're still likely, just by numbers, to be hitting zombies and skeletons. It's neat that it shows me how many skeletons I get off of this and how many exploding zombies I have. We only got one ancient sword skeleton. Yeah, we lost some other dudes here. We expected that. It's fine. I think the skeletons are getting more useful. Dude, nice. I'm gonna dodge the bees. No bees for me, please. Franken dudes, yes, please. Dodging the bees. Boom. Yeah, I want more Skeledudes now. Alright, we've got 48 zombie dudes. And I think we can take this one pretty easily. And we're going to get our last shop for a while. We need to really pay attention. I've got a bunch of money, too. We'll took out some Necro dudes, but that's okay. They'll be back for the boss fight. Yeah, we're barely getting anything off of this ancient sword. I took that early, and it's just been garbage. Okay, we only lost one Necro dude. Some of them were already down. Alright, Loose Tooth. Dudes gain 20% damage and 2% toughness for every nearby zombie dude. Yes, I want that. Any dude healed by Divine Pulse will gain 1% increased evasion and healing from the pulse. I mean, I just don't have many clerics, and the restock is free, so I'm going to skip that. This buying things for Brad is, like, frankly, even worse. Don't need more damage. Come on, y'all. Give me some good relics. When any dude gets knocked out, all active dudes gain 3% damage. Yes. That's good. All dudes gain 5% evasion. Yes, please. Thank you. All dudes receive 10% healing. Sure. All dudes gain 10% max HP. Yes. Alright. I feel like now we're ready to party. And I'm just going to take the swarm fights while we have a choice, because soon we're not going to have a choice. It's just going to be infinite bosses. There we go. Yeah, I want the skeletons more than the Franken dudes. Let's kill some pigs. These were not even particularly difficult piggies. Brass knuckles popped off 10 times, mostly on Skeledudes. because that's as much as it can pop. We got 3 off of Ancient Sword, 4 explosive innards. Oh, found some crap. Get swarm while we can. I appreciate the sound effect for the farts. Not really necessary, but it was a nice effect. And I appreciate that the bards are still singing. You gotta sing. Necro dudes. Dodging the big bees while we can. Wreck a duck. All right, we are on to bosses. So if we're fighting 100 things, we'll get 3 skeletons out of that. I mean, that's useful. Yeah, it's useful, and I don't really have time to be looking for things that aren't right now. This gets my Franken dudes taunting, which then makes them eat the skeletons. I think Brain in a Jar is exactly what we're missing. So let's kill these things. I think we got there. We did, but we're entering the boss fight stage now, Raisin. And I feel like these are generally 100-ish enemies. But I think we still take it. Like, there's just not much better to do there. I really think this Brain in a Jar is going to come in handy. Because it combos with the... don't remember the name of it. But there's something... yeah, the jaw implant. The Franken dudes will taunt, and then they'll eat the skeletons. Yeah, that's what I think, but I don't know how far this goes. I've only gotten to 113. But even if we do get big swarms, I feel like we're okay against big swarms. Like, that's helping us with the thing we don't need help with. Interested to see if I can get through this without using any items, and it looks like I may be able to. You might want to pop a dude juice, depending on what the next fight is. That was pretty good. I mean, we are going to start losing Franken dudes because of the Brain in a Jar, but I think it's still helpful. When dudes drop below 50% health, they have a 25% chance to recover 10% of their health. Your dudes attack, they have a 10% chance to heal themselves for 50% of the damage dealt. I think I'll take the glass. This is 36 silverback gorillas that gain damage every second. Yeah, I'm popping a dude juice. I might even use some spores. Because these things need to start dying. think we got him. The question is how many dudes are going to die. This is just free crowd control for a minute, so I'm going to take it. Well, it's not free. It's costing me my meteor. We got there, but that one was a little more costly. We lost 129 skeledudes. It's like, you know, it's all right by me. Now we got 54 big bees. The big bees are a problem. The little bees are not a problem. The little bees should explode, and then I can use the bottled lightning to get rid of the big bees. These are a problem because we can't cleave them. We seem to be stabilizing now. Probably will need more dude juice, as is so often the case. But maybe the next fight will be a big swarm. We can just get a free round. It is, actually. I feel bad using the dude juice when there's this many zombies coming back, but like, I feel like we need to be at close to full strength. Hopefully we don't lose too many people on this one, just zombies. That would be swell. Looks like the Franken dudes are going down. I'm going to try to help heal them, because I would like a turn where we don't use dude juice. I wonder if Brain in a Jar was a bad call. One Franken dude up here. This, like, I'll solo him. Don't worry, boss. We got there. That was not too many losses either. 14 unicorns and 59 rams. I feel like we can do this one and save our dude juice. I don't want to lose anybody else, so I am going to heal them when they pop low, and they popped low for a second there. Yeah, we look safe-ish here. We lost a Brad. That's okay. Franken dudes are hanging in there. Get him, Franken dudes. They're so big. Dudes gain 2% attack speed for every undead on your team. Seems good. When Franken dude is knocked out, he heals all active dudes for 300% of his max HP. Boost. The dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. I mean, I see the combo. The problem is I can't afford both. And I really want the zombies taunting at the start of combat. So I'll buy the organ donor list. I can't afford both. Crap. All right. So what do I do with that? Have the Franken dudes taunt at the start of combat? That's not going to work good for me. I guess I'll just have zombies with really fat butts. I meant to buy that, but I didn't. It's going to be okay. Pop one of the dude juices and kill some polar bears. Are we okay here? We're losing some necromancer dudes, which I don't love. I would have thought we would have reduced their cleave to the point that that wasn't such a big issue. Cleric dudes are really trying. The necromancers are having trouble because they summon skeletons right next to them who immediately taunt, and then they get cleaved. "94 Alpha Wolves." I feel like this one's not going to be as hard for us. Let's see. Because if they're running to low health stuff, it should be skeletons and zombies. We do need to stay alive, though. We're going to pop some healing potions. We need to get to at least 111. At least this is my goal. It's important to have goals in life. Lost 51 skeledudes. Okay with that. One toddler and a bunch of cleave. We're gonna need to use some meteors here. Toddler died quickly. Are we okay now? As long as we don't get big cleaves on the necromancers, we're okay. Gotta watch these health bars. One of the necromancers died, but he recalcified. Plays a little differently when you run out of dude juice. But the Franken dudes are large. I mean, we lost cleric dudes, but we kind of expected that. Oh, 73 big bees. Well, this is what our consumables are for. Because this is our worst fight. You know things are getting serious in the game where you hear it when you hear a banjo. I don't really care if zombies die. We got some necro dudes that are taking damage. We're gonna hit the most of these things, like here. Hang in there, necro dudes. We lived, but at great cost. I 'Cause 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 ' This fight actually should be okay for us, comparatively. I don't think we'll need to use our last meteor, so I'm going to try to save it. Got 9 dudes off of the dagger this time. Bro! Those are some big Franken dudes. We get a shop, which is great, because we're going to have to fight 113 gorillas. I definitely want dude juice and lightning. Don't want any of that. Eric dude's divine pulse. Mobius strip I need. Chance to use consumables multiple times is insane. Eric dude gains damage, not so useful. Geode, a little late for that. Our dude gains max HP, no. The cleric dude takes fatal damage, he will recover. Okay, I'll do that, they're dying. Like, there's no guarantee I'm gonna get something better. I don't need pocket dice anymore, so we're done. Heal as many dudes as we can. And go fight 17 polar bears and 113 gorillas. I am going to go ahead and make a donut in the beginning. And we got 1 heal. I mean, the clerics are dying, which we kind of anticipated. Are we stable now? No, Necromancer's still having some problems. Look at how big the Franken dudes are getting. And we made it to technically the end of the game, which is round 111D. We did it. I'm pleased. It's going to continue to be challenging from here. But Alpha Wolf should be charging the skeletons. We might be able to beat this round too. Yeah, we're hanging in there. The Necromancers are still having some trouble. But it's easier when there's not a cleave minion around. Franken dudes are taking a little more hits than I'd like. That's kind of the downside of having your brain in a jar. The Alpha Wolves are mostly charging Skelebros. Although the Clerics are kind of taking a beating. But we're in the post-end game now. It's okay. The quest now isn't necessarily to see how far we can get, although that's nice. It's to see how big we can make our Franken dudes. And I think this is pretty big. They're about twice the size of a unicorn. Fights are taking a little bit, though. Yeah, there's some big Franken dudes. All of our Brads died. Oh, this is big bees. I think we're probably dead. I'm gonna try using items to save us. But the big bees are our one weakness. Try to group everybody up at least. Even if they're immune to cleave. It makes future burner phones give more hit points to more people. Come on, team, hang in there. That's all I can do. The rest is on my dudes. I feel like Franken dudes are the size now that the bees shouldn't bother them. You know, I feel like you get that big. Like, what's a bee sting? There's a slim chance we survive. Yeah, we've got this. I just don't know about the one afterwards. It needs to be something we can cleave incredibly well. Dude, nice. Okay, we've got 25 dudes to fight 59 silverbacks and 246 alpha wolves. It feels like we're not going to be able to pull this off. But I'm willing to find out. Franken dudes are still getting pretty big, and they are cleaving their hearts out. Look at these huge Franken dudes. Appreciate you guys trying. Zombie dudes. Dealing so much damage. Franken dudes just hacking them to pieces. It was not enough. This round has been my death sentence. I've gotten around 113 so many times. I haven't been able to get past it. I think it's actually the big bees that is the issue. Because they make me so weak that I can't finish it, you know? Man, that was fun. This game's fantastic.